What's up, America? We back. Another cooking video on our channel, CNS Food Live.
Yeah.
The year is back. Big Daddy is behind the scenes today.
Yeah.
Say hi to the people, Big Daddy. They missed you.
Hi to the people.
All right. So, like yesterday, we were trying to figure. I was trying to figure out dinner because they don't never know what they want. They don't never really care. But I'm running out of ideas. So we walk into Aldi's and I see these brioche buns. These delightful brioche buns. And then I remember I saw this recipe on how to make that chicken sandwich from that one restaurant that I don't go to, but the kids go to. You know what restaurant that is, baby?
Chik-fil-A.
Yeah, I don't shop there. But just because I don't spend my money with them doesn't mean I can't steal their recipe. So I went online and I looked to see how to make this Copycat chicken sandwich recipe. And so we tried it. And so now this is either going to go wonderful or it's going to go terribly, terribly wrong. What's going to happen?
It's going to go wonderful.
I hope so.
You behind the oven. You behind the skillet.
I'm behind the skillet. So I use all of these ingredients, and it's a lot going on. So I'm probably going to post it up from Aldi, who is what?
Not paying.
It's probably one or two things maybe that I didn't get from Aldi's, like the garlic. I think everything else is Aldi. And this wonderful barbecue sauce, we call it crack sauce. We call it crack sauce because I make it. And so that's a conversation for another day if it even ever happens.
Yeah,
So.
that's also how you stealing people's hubcaps and selling, trying to buy some.
Yeah. So anyway, so we got our oil ready and it's on like a medium because apparently this chicken take a minute to do. So you take your chicken breasts, you cut them, you slice them in half like I showed you in previous videos, you know, to thin it out a little bit. And then I sliced them in half again because when I tried it yesterday, it was just really big pieces. And so these are cut a little bit more manageable sizes. So I've had this marinating a day, since yesterday, in heavy whipping cream, pickle juice, and a little bit of water. Pickle juice, can you believe that? About half a cup of pickle juice, about a cup of heavy whipping cream, and a quarter cup of water. Unlike, because I found this recipe online, unlike the one online, I seasoned the liquid because
black folks season stuff.
We like seasoning around here, as Buddha would say. And so I found it interesting, all of the weird things that go in this here coating. So I put a little flour in it. You're supposed to put some flour in it. And I don't measure anything, but I'm going to put up on there how much you're supposed to. So I just winged it. So I put like a few cups of flour, powdered sugar, confectioner sugar. Who'd have thunk it? A little bit of baking powder. I'll say probably like a tablespoon of baking powder. Some black pepper because I season my food and we want to season it all the way through. I ain't saying it's gonna be Chick-fil-A chicken. I'm saying it's gonna kind of taste like Chick-fil-A chicken, only with some Mama Young love on it. You know what I mean?
Chicken sandwich better than Chick-fil-A?
Better than Chick-fil-A. This is chili powder. Going to put a little cayenne pepper because sometimes you like a little kick, and some paprika on here. So we're going to season our flour and sugar our flour. I just find this very interesting. But apparently it works. Then we're going to mix it all up. Now some recipes I saw called for cornstarch, whereas other recipes said powdered sugar. And I think that cornstarch and powdered sugar probably have the same properties. And the sugar probably gives it a little sweeter flavor. So we got this all mixed up, right? Okay. And so you're supposed to have an egg wash. This ain't nothing but 2 eggs. We're going to add a little milk to it. I ain't got a lot of milk. We're going to add a little milk to it to probably about a quarter cup, half a cup of milk to 2 eggs. And because I'm Shantae, I want to season this too. Because I just feel like we should have all our food seasoned. Everybody in America should season everything. And when you season everything, that means it's all going to come out good. Put a little garlic powder in there too. I like that. So, notice we don't have any salt in the mix. I thought that was interesting. Part of the recipe did call for salt, but I didn't think it was necessary. So, we buttered these brioche buns earlier. Got them ready. We got some these big old hamburger dill chips. These mugs are huge though too. Look how big these things are. So we got these big old hamburger dill chips.
That's the whole
We got
size.
some lettuce and some tomato. And right before we put this in here, we're gonna mix. Right after we put this in there, we're gonna mix up the Chick-fil-A sauce. I don't know what it tastes like, so hopefully we're gonna get it together. So this is the first time I really even ever used a thermometer, because I'm black. You know, we throw water on here. Hope for the best. So I want to make sure my oil is about 350 degrees. And so apparently this chicken, it cooks up real brown like, so you got to really make sure that everything is up to temp so that you can have it right. So we're right. We're going up. We're at 320 degrees. So we got a minute. I don't measure nothing, because you do this mostly to taste, but it says somewhere upwards of about a quarter cup of mayonnaise, and then it has you putting like a tablespoon or two of this kind of mustard and Dijon mustard. But I'm kind of more of a fan of honey mustard, so I'm gonna put a little bit of that. I'm gonna grab me some honey mustard, because we gotta add a little extra oomph to it, just a little bit. And then it has you putting like 2 tablespoons of barbecue sauce. And it also has you putting honey in it. But because my barbecue sauce has honey in it, I'm going to go ahead and forego that one, because it might be too sweet. A little dab of hot sauce. That's just Shantae, you know, because we like hot sauce up in here. Some garlic powder. Some more paprika. This paprika. And a splash of lemon juice, they say. So I'll splash a little lemon juice. I'll post the exact measurements. I don't really know what they are. But here's what I say to people who, the measurements I read. But this is what I say to people who are cooks. You know what stuff tastes like. And those measurements might not be your taste. So you be kind enough to do it how you want to do it. Because sometimes this might not come out the way you want it to come out. Like, I don't know what this is looking like. I think I might need a little more paprika.
So you mixing by color.
I mix it by color.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do some more. I don't know what it's supposed to look like. I don't even eat.
You know, I think it looks like it's supposed to right now. That looks awesome.
That ain't bad. You know, it's not bad. I use a little more barbecue sauce, I think. I think just a little dab of barbecue sauce. Because I know my barbecue sauce tastes like. So what they say in the ingredients, preferably hickory barbecue sauce. I kind of got like a sweet and good barbecue sauce, St. Louis style, I would say. Wouldn't you say that?
I would.
Okay, so this is going to be the little sauce that they say you're supposed to put on. We ready to go. So we got our chicken in this here milk and pickle juice concoction and water. I'll pour it in here so I can handle it a little bit better. It smells like milk and pickle juice. All right, move this out the way.
So those have been marinating for how long?
Since yesterday.
Since yesterday.
Because I cooked a bunch of them. Your oil is ready. So we're going to take the chicken. We're going to dredge it. Now, if y'all want to use tongs, y'all can. But this is my house. I can use whatever the hell I want. Dredge it in this flour mixture. Dredge it in the egg mixture. And take it back. We're going to double dip it. And what double dipping, maybe we should triple dip it. Should we triple dip it? I don't know. Let's see. And what this does is it puts this extra thick coating on the chicken, right? Mm-hmm. And then we take it and put it in the oil. And we keep doing it. Like I said, the oil is 350 degrees. And then I'm going to measure the inside of temperature, the inside of the chicken, because, like I said, this is this browns really quickly. And you got some fresh oil. For those of us who use, you know, kind of like oil that we might already had, it'll brown even quicker. And so I didn't really particularly care for what it did. So we dry dredge, we wet dredge, then we dry dredge again. Check out what it's doing already over there, baby. You see how quick that brown?
Mm-hmm.
And see, now, I know that damn chicken ain't done. So,
Right, but the color will fool you because it does look like it's just about there.
okay. Wipe some of this off. So now I can mess with it a little bit. So this is already floating. It's already changing colors. And like I said, that's why it's important when you're doing this to really pay attention to the internal temperature. It's important also because some people don't cut their chicken horizontally down the middle. Watch how my video about how to do that. I'll probably post a little bit of it so you can cut it down the middle. Let me move this out before I get oil all the stuff all on it. And how to cut it down the middle so that it's thin enough. It's not too thick where it takes longer. So these are like, you know, thinner pieces. Okay, and then we dredge. Then we wet. Then we dredge again.
So you're not being, you don't need to be too concerned about the color more than the temperature of
Yeah,
each chicken.
that's more important.
Right.
Show right. Look at you, baby. You
Well,
know
just
what's
because
on.
I'm looking at the darkness of it, however,
And you know it's been in there 37
it's
seconds.
been in 37 seconds. How we had these yesterday and they were awesome.
But you thought they was burnt. They look kind of burnt though, didn't
The
they?
color will fool you because the color was, it did look like it was probably brown, but there was no scorch at all. It was amazing.
And that's because I use my regular chicken grease. So you know us black people, we don't just throw away grease.
No. We keep grease around like kids.
Well, there's a place in Memphis who has 100-year-old grease. They use old and new grease. So I'm gonna stop here.
And we've had those burgers.
They
from that
good
place
in the
too.
mud too. So make sure, like I said, you're turning it because this browns. Look how quickly this browns, and it's not been in there long enough to even be done. And your heat is on medium, and so look how quickly that's browning, even though my heat is on medium. So we're going to make sure we get it all cooked down.
So that marinade, what exactly was that marinade again?
What? I have no idea. I'm joking. It was milk. I use heavy whipping cream. You know, some folk use milk. I love heavy whipping cream. Well, some people use buttermilk. And we didn't have no buttermilk because Aldi doesn't carry buttermilk. Aldi carry buttermilk. So I used heavy whipping cream, some pickle juice, and a little bit of water. So it's probably like a cup and a half, 2 cups of heavy whipping cream, half a cup of pickle juice, and half a cup of water. And it's been marinated. So, and then I put some seasoned salt and pepper and garlic powder in there because when I tried it the first time, it just tasted like regular old chicken. It didn't even taste like, it wasn't seasoned, I guess. And maybe it's me, and maybe I require a certain level of seasoning, but yeah, nah. And be gentle with this crust, because this crust, let it fry on up. Like I said, keep turning it, it cooks down.
I wish for you all's sake we had smell-o-vision right now, because this smell right here is just incredible.
You're so sweet, baby.
Seriously. No, I'm serious. What did the boy say that the neighbor said down the street?
I don't know what the boy said that the neighbor said down the street.
He said, your mom is an awesome cook because we smell her food all the time. That's what he said.
She just want to be invited over. So we're going to get our bun ready. Gonna put some of this here stuff on it. Now a couple of our kids like some stuff on the top and the bottom because they like the sauce. They said it's really good. And put some lettuce on it, a couple tomatoes, and the all-important pickles. Apparently, they say that the spot got their own special pickles, but I don't really know. Again, I don't eat there. So, but I did try this sandwich yesterday. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I'm not a chicken sandwich kind of person, though.
It's delicious.
I'm a burger and fry kind of person. So we put this over here. I'll move this out the way because I think that our one piece of chicken at least is about to be good and ready. And then y'all know what happened after that. Okay. So turn this over again. Keep them turning. If you have a shallow pan, you're deep frying, you might have to do it less. But I want to make sure that it doesn't burn or get any. Yeah, this does work a lot better with fresh oil. And keep flipping it though. Gotta be gentle when you're flipping these, because this little crust thing.
And the buns again. What type of buns are these?
These are brioche buns. Specialty selected. You can use potato buns. You can use what kind of buns you want. But these are really good sweet buns. I really like them. I don't eat them, but when I used to eat bread, this would be my bun of choice. Is it a really good bun, baby? You used to make your food with them brioche buns every now and then. Check the internal temperature. Let me turn it on. How about I turn it on? 23, 28, 32, 35, 38, 41, 43. Yeah, this should be ready. Yeah, we want to get between 155 and 160, like I said.
Okay.
That means that your food in the middle is done.
It's like a done piece of chicken right there.
It is. Okay, we're over 160. So we take this done piece of chicken. I'm going to let it hang out right there real quick like. And flip this over. Flip these over. Flip these over. Okay. I'm going to grab some foil because I don't have no pouches like the spot did. So I'm going to foil this mug up. Because apparently, that's like the secret to making it delightful. We could also call this a Popeye's chicken sandwich. You know Popeye's been killing the game too. And I will eat Popeye, but I ain't never had their chicken sandwich. So I can't call it. So you have your wonderful, huge ass piece of chicken right there. The lettuce and tomatoes and the ooey gooey goodness. Boom, 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 boom. I'm going to sit this in here and wrap it up for a minute because they say what it does is it heats the bun back up. At this point, if you want to put cheese on it, you can. I'm going to sit it here for like 2 minutes and we could talk about...
Well, I'm a cheese guy. I had it yesterday.
Did you want cheese on it?
No. Without the cheese was just out, just knocked out the park.
Really?
It was a chicken, a winner chicken dinner. That's what it was.
Really?
Yeah, it was. I didn't need anything extra other than what you already put on it.
Okay. So now we got our chicken getting done. You think it's been in there long enough to do something?
It didn't even have to go in there for me.
You didn't have to go in there for you? So we're going to make sure it's measured properly. Once it gets over 158, then we know it's good. And I let it drain in here for a couple seconds. The smaller ones should be ready. Put these over. These should be about ready. Okay. So I think this is probably warmed it up a bit because you're supposed to eat it out the little container thing that you put it in. So now you have this wonderful fake ass delightful famous chicken sandwich.
That's the real deal.
Okay, real deal. You want somebody else to taste it or you gonna do it? I'm about to get into it. Let me cut it for you or something?
Give it a little cut.
Let me give it a little cut because the hubs, you know, he needs a cut sandwich. Who do you want to eat half of this? What's up? You ain't trying to be in the video?
Yeah, I think that's why he walked in the room. Trying to get in over there.
Huncho.
I'm just gonna see the other hand. Magical hand.
All right, Huncho.
Wow.
Does it look good?
I did want the whole sandwich.
We got plenty more left, baby. You'll be fine.
My feelings hurt right now.
You'll be fine. What is it like? What is it like? What you say, Huncho?
I want to finish it so bad, but I'm probably going to hit the field.
What you kind of what?
You know, the field.
Okay.
I want to finish it so bad. Like, so bad.
You just saying that.
Also,
You don't cap. Huncho don't cap.
I don't. Come on, baby. Y'all know me
All right.
by now.
Okay.
Save
Here,
that for me,
I'm gonna
though.
bite it. I ain't saving nothing for you. We got plenty left.
All right. Y'all like,
Go on.
What do you think about it? Chef Young.
I like spicy chicken sandwiches. I ain't no big chicken sandwich fan because I'm keto. I don't really eat bread. But this mother kind of good. Now, I ain't just saying that. If this what Chick-fil-A sandwiches taste like,
It's better.
hmm?
You make a chicken sandwich better than Chick-fil-A. You
It's
make
really
a burger
good.
better than McDonald's.
Better McDonald's.
Better than McDonald's.
This is good. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna eat the rest of it. So, anyway, we at home. We roll it. Some people like Chick-fil-A. They want to eat the Chick-fil-A sandwich. And you want to figure out how to make it. Let me say that all of these sandwiches, all this food was stuff I have on hand. You have flour. Sometimes you might need confectioner sugar. But all this other stuff you may have on hand. So I'm thinking you were making anywhere between 6 and 10 sandwiches for less than $10. I don't know how much Chick-fil-A charge for their sandwiches.
Oh, well, you're probably getting...
I hear they high as hell.
Yeah, you're not getting 2 for 10.
2 for 10. So for about $10, throw in some Aldi fries. They're $1.69. Now you have a meal where you're feeding your whole family $10, $15 where it would have cost you $10, $15 for one meal. So, baby, it's nice to have you back.
I'm glad to be back, especially when you're making meals like this. I can go ahead and sample right on the air.
All right, all right. Hey, let us know. Check it out. Check out the recipe. It's not my really my recipe, but it was my recipe only doctored up. Always be cool enough to doctor up your own stuff, because some stuff don't always taste good. So comment. Let me know what you think about it. Ring the bell, like, subscribe, all that other cool stuff. But really, I want to know, did you fry the chicken? Did you look at it? So understand, if you using secondhand chicken grease, it's going to come out a little darker, but it's not going to be burnt. Look at the color. They pull in the color. This color is a little dark, but it's not burnt. It doesn't taste any way near burnt. And I'm thinking it's, you know, the confectioner's sugar, or the cornstarch, whichever one you prefer to choose to use. But just make sure you check the temperature and make sure the temperatures are good. Hey, thank you for watching CNS Live.
Yeah.